Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Today we are going to learn about tables. Yeah, isn't that just romantic? It gives you a great desire to learn more. It's really feeling great, huh? Whatever. Why is that? Okay, never mind. So what is a table? A table is basically a data. It's actually more like a data set that contains multiple of other data. You know, ints, strings, bolts, and other type of data. So we're gonna call it T. I'm just gonna call it T table. It doesn't matter what we call this script. So what we're gonna call this table, we're gonna just call it Eero. Doesn't matter. You don't have to be creative with names. Only if you want to be specific. Just ignore that. Okay, so this is a table, and this is actually the main part where we can have information in. So we can have a string in it. We could say hello. We could have a bool, and we could have a number. So if you print, now we're printing the table. So as you can see, it's printing its contents, and that's really cool. And you can also be specified. You can specify what part of the code you want. So you can say avb equals l equals 1. So you should just know this is in order. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and you can just continue on this. And this would be 4, this would be 5, 6. So you have to remember that when you want to get some information, you gotta see what position they are. And now it should say hello. And it did. Nice. I wonder if you can. Oh, okay. Never mind. And then you could say maybe we want to print 5 out instead. As you can see, it works. Okay, that's annoying. Or if you really want to, you could just get the information directly like this instead. I have to sneeze. I know it. Oh, my nose is itching. Oh. Ugh. And that's also what you can do. Or you could say table insert, and then the table you want to put new. So what this does is just appends the parameter value to it. And just to make it more basic or more understandable, it's just giving it new data. So you could say when you could say print r. As you can see, it prints L. Sorry. And you could, when you could bowl. So you can also oh my god. Data in pairs r. Print I is just the position, and data is the current data it's getting from. As you can see, it works. But there's also another way you could do to get data. You could also say workspace get children. So maybe if you want to, you could check if there's a humanoid. So if data find first child humanoid. Let me try again. Humanoid. Main data dot humanoid dot equals 0. Wait for child. So when it has been gone, as you can see, and if you could actually just print data, if you, so you can have a better idea, what it actually does. So it's printing every single thing that's in workspace, and then when it checks, so what it is saying here is like, if data find first child humanoid, so if a humanoid exists in that data, parent, so the humanoid is the child of this character's model. But if it was not true, then nothing happened, because if there's not a humanoid, then it wouldn't be impact. Or we could say jump is true. So when it forced me to jump, boop, as you can see, it works. And yeah, and you can also remove data. If you say table remove, and if you provide a new table and say 2 add some random numbers, then you could say a pulse. When maybe you want to remove this part of the code, so if you run it, fun fact, if this is getting removed, then you also have to know that you have to like delocate it then, because then 2 is 5 now, because this one is getting removed. And one thing I also could show you how you could be useful is like checking the players in the game. Maybe you want to have a folder where you can get the players and check. So you could say available players equals I don't know what you call this. When you could say game.players.player added, connect a function, and say player table insert available player, comma player. And this is one way you could do it. And then you could, just to show you it is actually working, I could say kick. Oh, it already knows. Nice. As you can see, it kicked me. So now you wonder, like, how would we check if the player left the game and then getting removed of the table? Then we could say game that player removing, like the function player. And what you could do now is say for I comma player get player. Why not in pairs available players? So now we can say if get player dot name equals player, then so what this checks is like checking every single player that's in this folder, because this folder only contains players. So if there is actually a player in this folder, so if this player left the game is true, then we can say table remove variable players, and then post number, and we say I. This is actually a better way of checking or what position the player is, or just removing them in general. So if we log in and log out, then I'm getting removed the table. And what else you could do It's like while wait do, then you could make check and say, now you could make a for loop with just checking something. Maybe you want to make an exploit. Maybe you want to make an exploit or something, when you could check that like pairs, available players. So if player dot character start humanoid dot walk speed is more than 16, then so if that's true, then we could say player pick. You are exploiting. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, there's a problem. Attempt to index with 5 first child. Player that character. Oh, okay. That character. 5 first child humanoid. Oh wait. Humanoid. Like what I want to check is like if it exists. I think I'm just gonna like wait 2 seconds. And yeah. Okay, it's just because, well, it literally just got nothing from data. Oh, what else you also could check is like, let me just check like character destroy. If it's deleting the player's character, then yeah, as you could see. Okay, then wait for child. I think that's the problem. I should just say walk speed is 100. As you can see, it's change. You change it. Okay, instead of that wait there, we could say true and then add a wait. So it's check it directly. As you see, super running, super speed, and all that. Okay, now we got that out of the way. Now we could check. Now we can check if character 5 first child, 5 first child, human, noise, and you could actually make a for loop. You could do the same here with character. I'm just gonna show you after. After making my little anti-cheat. Really easy anti-cheat. It is bypassable. Logically, it is bypassable. That's why you would probably use a one service for this. You damn exploiter. Okay. Okay, so when I'm using an if statement, it seems to be like an error problem. That's very particular. That's actually really weird, I must say. Okay, there. Okay, so there's, as you can see, there's any errors. However, the problem is that this is. The thing is that this is the reason why this is bypassable, because it's on the server. It's checking. However, if it's actually checking the server, if it walk speed, and as you can see, it's still. So I have to do like this. Boom. Before you can get kicked. But this is more like an example. What else you could do is having multiple parts. Maybe you want, yeah, having just some parts everywhere. What else can be very useful? So instead of just typing everything manually, like making a script and waiting to say again and make a mess, you could just say I'm just gonna call it for item or object. I just love to call it item. When you could say workspace, get children, and that's actually making a folder of all of the existing objects. And now we could say if item is a part, then item dot brick color equals brick color dot, I'm just gonna say random. I'm gonna say wait 1 second. And what this, as you can see, the thing is that it's taking an order. So 1, 2, actually this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this part is the latest part. As you can see, it's doing it in order, but it's still cool. Not gonna lie. You're getting much more variations of colors. And the reason why you use wait is because then it will run instantly. So if you use a while loop, it will literally crash your Roblox game or Roblox Studio in general, and that will not be funny at all. So yeah, this keyboard is also a little bit annoying. So yeah, this is basically the tutorial about how to use tables. Thank you for watching, and it's just thank you for watching, and next time we're going to make a advanced tutorial. I don't know what that's about. Maybe you can type that out. But yeah, thank you for watching, and see you next time.